Good morning Pilipinas! Merry Christmas dyan! Ayan oh, may pilot boat. Nandito kami ngayon sa Arso, Algeria. Yan ang aming paligid mga kaibigan. Makikita nyo ang aming barko. Malapit nang mapuno yung kanyang container cargo sa deck. Aalis na kami mamaya. Yan yung aming crane, busy. Yan ang mga istiba doon sa ilalim, you know? Yung mga istiba doon sa ilalim. Yun. Ito ang Arso Port sa Algeria. Merry Christmas dyan. Ayun, sa paligid namin, no? Makikita nyo maraming cargoes. Yun. May barko doon sa aming bandang gilid, no? May makikita kayo doon na bulk carrier. Yun. Mayroon tong pulis na naglalakad. Kita nyo yung police. Ayun. Yun. Sa bandang likod, makikita nyo yung paligid. Okay guys, what we have here is the control board of our Iccp. In here, we check the wiring condition and wiring connections. Power source on our Iccp system, and found everything is okay except the anode, and number 2 is already consumed and need to be replaced. So we check the voltages. We have 440 volts and the wiring in here are all good. The fuses is also good. We measure 447 volts. And also on the fuses going to my transformer with fuses, I have also a 447 volts. And as we analyze our circuits diagram as compared with our actual wiring condition on the panel that what we have here on our impressed current cathodic protections, everything is in accordance with our electric wiring diagram. I found here one jumper wire, and this jumper wire is having a purpose. When we got alarm, it will send some signals to our alarm monitoring system, so the alarm will be generated at the entire engine control room to notify the engineers that there is a problem on our Iccp system. So since I come on board, I found that our Iccp system have alarm, and as I further checked on it, I verified that the voltages is less than 26 volts. So I just study the wiring diagram. In here I have the rectifier diodes to convert the alternating 26 volts to 26 volts DC. And in here I have the shunt resistor connected on the ground as reference, from which anode fuse 1 and 2 is where you can measure our 26 volts DC. So in here you will see the voltage sense and ground, and this is our fuses. Okay, it goes directly to our B sense, ground, we need also to verify that the point of voltage as shown on our LED display is really the voltage going to our anode. So I check from ground to anode 1, I have 0.295 volts. So I verified whatever I see on our digital signal display is really true. Since our Iccp are in manual mode, there is no voltage 26 VDC applied on our anode. So in this case, we are not able to generate a current on our anode, and we are not able to protect our ship's hull against corrosion. In this condition, a pay of attention, or attention need to be addressed. So in here the fuse going to our anode 1 and 2. These fuses sometimes blow, so I verified all are in working condition. Here is our Iccp system with alarm. Let us check why having an alarm. So from manual mode, I have to put it in auto mode, so you will observe that the percentage will increase from 0 up to several percentage, with current increasing from 0 38, 43, 46 ampere, and the voltage also increases. And the alarm must be reset if you put it in automatic. So you can reset and exit. As you can see, the voltages is generated from 0, 6.4, 10 volts, 14 and 15 volts, with a current of 43, 47, 54, 57, from 0% up to 28%. But once the percentage value will go 28.2, you see, I have also reading of 254, 253, 251. The reference voltage cell will decrease on our anode number 2. You will see there is 55, 53, 50, 48, 49 millivolts. In manual operation, Iccp system is not supplying any voltage and current to our anode, so our ship hull is not protected against corrosion undersea water, which need a serious attention by our ship's masters, ship's officers, engineers, and ship owners. So all ETO or ETR, you must need to pay attention on our Iccp whenever there is a problem or some alarms. You must need to notify our chief engineer, the second engineer, masters, and the ship's officer. So let us see this. I have green light here. If I put in auto, as we put the operation in automatic, the percentage signal generated will increase from 0 to 28.2%. The current in ampere will also increase from 0 to 85 amperes. Therefore, available signal voltage on each anode has a corresponding values from 0 to 312 millivolts, then drops. So when we are going to measure voltage on each anode and compare each other, you will observe anode 1 is having 26 volts, while the anode number 2 has only a 22 VDC. So you have a clue, and you must need to think why the other having a 26 volts and the other having a 26 volts. So in this condition, we have some basic formula on it. Since our voltage is equals to I times the resistance, or current times the resistance, when we have low resistance, you can get a low voltage on it. So since the resistance is equivalent with formula of resistivity multiplied by the length all over the cross-sectional area. So our anode resistivity is having a constant value. So you will the length of our anode is less, so resistivity multiplied by the length, which is less, and the cross-sectional area down is constant, you will find that our resistance becomes low. So when we got a formula, voltage is equal to the current multiplied by the resistance. Since the resistance of our anode is less because it is already consumed, you will determine that your anode must need to be replaced. So guys, that is one of technique that you may use to determine if you must need to replace the anode on your Iccp system, or known as the Impressed Current Cathodic Protection. Thank you very much. Please subscribe my YouTube channel, ETR Educational Vlogs. I have also TikTok channel on having a name of ETO Good Vibes. For further, you may also watch my Facebook channel, Moises Bautista. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day. God bless to all of you. Karagatan at dagat. Hay, may mama doon. Hop, 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 hop. Bakang tatalon. May pag-asa pa.
Yan ang pag-asa eh.
Meron.
Kaya ko na sa kanya lahat, pero
Uy.
wala na eh.
Bakit naman?
Kaya,
Apayo mo.
just na lang ang mga bahala sa kanya.
Huwag damdamin ang kabiguan.
Paalam, mahal sa buhay ko.
Paalam na aking mahal. Yun mga kaibigan, ang buhay ng mga marinero. Wag kang tatalon! Maganda yung dagat kaibigan, oh. Yan, oh.